guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Marlene. Today we're going to be making some delicious chocolate chip cookies. They're absolutely delicious and super easy to make. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start making the cookies. In the description box, you're going to find the list of the ingredients that I use to make the cookies. You're going to need 3/4 cups of unsalted butter, which is 12 tablespoons, and we're going to need to melt the butter. So I went ahead and cut up the butter. I'm going to melt the butter in a pan on the stovetop. You can melt it in the microwave, whichever method works for you. I like to do it on the stovetop. This is going to take 3 to 4 minutes. Once the butter is melted, then we're going to go ahead and transfer it to a bowl. We're going to let it cool for about 2 to 3 minutes before we start to add the ingredients to the melted butter. So after the butter has cooled down for about 2 to 3 minutes, I'm going to add 1/4 cup of sugar. Then I'm going to add 1 cup of brown sugar. Now I'm going to add a splash of vanilla, which is about 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. And then we're going to mix all these ingredients together. I'm going to be using a spatula to mix all these ingredients. You can also use a hand mixer or a stand mixer. Totally up to you. I like to use a spatula. This is going to take anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes to incorporate all of these ingredients together. Now that all these ingredients are incorporated, we're going to add the eggs. You're going to need 1 egg, room temperature, plus the yolk of another egg, and it's also room temperature. I like to add them one at a time, and I'm going to whisk them in or mix them in with my spatula. Make sure the egg is incorporated with the mixture. Once it looks like this, now we're going to add our dry ingredients. Now we're going to add the dry ingredients. You need a total of 2 cups of all-purpose flour. I like to sift the ingredients. Next, we're going to add 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Once we've added all the dry ingredients, now we're going to sift them into the wet ingredients, and then we're going to combine them. I'm going to be using a spatula, but you can use a hand mixer, a stand mixer, whatever you want to use. We want to make sure we mix all these ingredients well to make sure we have a nice uniform cookie dough. So this is what the cookie dough looks like when we mix it. The cookie dough is kind of soft because we melted the butter. So after we add the chocolate chips, we're going to put it in the refrigerator for 20-25 minutes just so it could chill and it becomes a little hard. These are the chocolate chips that I'm going to be using, but you can use any chocolate chips that you like or your favorite chocolate chips. This bag is 10 ounces. I'm going to need a total of 8 ounces of chocolate chip, which is 1 cup. These chocolate chips are a little bit different than your traditional chocolate chips. So I'm going to go ahead and add 8 ounces of the chocolate chips into the cookie batter, and I'm going to mix it well to incorporate those chocolate chips. Once I have all the chocolate chips combined with the cookie batter, I'm going to cover it and refrigerate it for 20 to 25 minutes. So here I have the chocolate chips incorporated into the batter. Now I'm going to refrigerate it for 20 to 25 minutes. So after 25 minutes, I'm ready to make the little balls for the cookies. You can use an ice cream scoop, a measuring cup, your hands. You can make them the size that you like as well. I'm going to be using the ice cream scoop because I like these cookies to be kind of big. So I'm going to take the scoop and I'm going to start placing them on my cookie sheet. I didn't put anything on the cookie sheet, but you're more than welcome to put like cooking spray, butter, but it's not necessary. The reason I chill the dough is because the cookie's gonna hold more of its shape when I bake them. If the cookie dough is kind of warm, the cookie's gonna extend more and you're gonna have a flatter cookie. I'm gonna get a total of 12 cookies because I'm making them kind of big, but like I said, that's gonna depend on the size that you make them. So here I have all the cookies ready to bake. I have a total of 12 cookies. They're on the bigger side. I didn't put anything on the cookie sheet, no butter, no cooking spray. It's not really necessary. We're going to bake them at 350 degrees, 10 to 14 minutes, depending on how you like the cookie. I baked mine for 10 minutes because I like the cookie to be chewy. This is what the chocolate chip cookies look like when they come out of the oven. I like to transfer them over to a cooling rack so they don't continue to cook. If you leave them on the baking sheet's hot, so they're going to continue to cook. And look how beautiful these chocolate chip cookies look. They're absolutely delicious, and as you guys could see, they're super easy to make. You're going to absolutely love this recipe. And this is the recipe for today. Chocolate chip cookies. They're absolutely delicious, super easy to make. I baked them for 10 minutes so they're nice and chewy. Makes the perfect dessert or snack. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next week.